What are the things that turn you on and turn you off of each other?
Oh, there's a lot of those on both sides. Rip me a new one.
Rip you a new one. You don't need a new one. Yours still works fine.
Well, then tell me. You want to start with the good or the bad? Howdy. Well, Russ here.
And Chris.
It's been a little while since we did a Q&A, so let's go ahead and do one. I posted a week ago. It's been a while since we did a Q&A. Please ask us good Q&A questions. Love you long time.
Nicholas Acuna. Why are so beautiful together? Ha ha ha. Sorry, I don't know what to ask. I started to watch videos channel not long ago, and I like you guys. Oh, so it's just more making a statement. And English is his second language. So cool. I got through it.
What are your highs and lows of this year? Oh man, this has been like the craziest year. We got married. That's a high.
Getting married and
Getting a puppy.
Those are highs.
And we made it 10 years together. That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
What about the lows? I've had so many.
Lows. Can we get low?
That's like
COVID low.
Oh, COVID, yeah.
COVID. Just the mess on the political scene. We don't even want to go there.
But I love and respect people's point of view.
Yes. But still, it's just
it's
been a difficult year.
And then there's things that maybe we'll talk about in the future. It's nothing majorly bad, but we're just trying to have a transition in our life.
Yeah.
A positive one. And
so we'll stick with the positives. It's just like generally, I find myself sunk in despair.
It's been honestly more of a stressful year than we want to.
Yeah.
Have.
There was more to that.
It's right here.
Did you learn anything about yourselves or each other that maybe you wouldn't have without all the craziness of 2020?
Well, we do well in quarantine.
We haven't killed each other.
No, but we also didn't want to leave each other necessarily.
No, we actually do pretty well locked in quarantine together.
Which means we do well with a lot of time together. And some couples can't say that. Some couples get sick of each other and probably do want to rip each other's heads off.
There's been a lot of separations from what I understand with quarantine. Read more there.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Oh, sending love from Ireland. Ah!
Love you too.
Love back to Ireland.
You want to read this one?
Okay.
My eyes were doing the dyslexic thing.
Okay. What is something you're looking forward to individually and as a couple? What are your zodiac signs? And then there's more.
Let's just deal with that first. Can we deal with those two first, and then we'll go back? So what's something I'm looking forward to? Getting a little house, just me and you. Getting out of our bed and breakfast and just chilling and just doing us.
Having a simpler life.
Having a simpler life, even financially. Like, just simpler from that and making a home situation together.
Yeah.
With our puppy.
That sounds good to me.
Now that we're married and individually.
Things that we want to do.
I still want to just maintain going to the gym, being in shape, playing guitar, growing the YouTube channel, even though we're in this period where I'm trying to figure out the transition. There's a transition going on, and I don't know what it is. I don't know.
We don't know what to transition.
I just want to keep on trying different things when it comes to YouTube. I don't want to get stuck in like a box. And I don't know what else to say besides that.
Yeah.
Thinking about doing maybe conspiracy theory videos or history type videos. I don't know. Or keep doing the reactions. It's kind of confusing.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird. It's like a lot of things like, I want to do that, Well, people are doing that. People have done that. It's like, well, everybody's doing that. I don't know.
And the music video reactions, it's been fun. And I'm not saying that we won't do it. We just filmed one. But there is a transition that might happen. I don't know if it will, but we might not do that forever.
Yeah.
We made Logic $19,000 or $18,000 and we didn't get a cut. So the work that goes into it, it's like you're just making the artist money because of the copyright, and that's kind of annoying after a while.
Yeah. That you don't get anything out of it.
Or when you do the work. You do the work and then the video gets blocked.
Yeah, we've actually put up videos that got blocked because the artist doesn't want you reacting to their video. At least not us or something. We don't really know.
And it's usually when you rate the video kind of poorly. I swear there's a correlation. It might be just a coincidence. But it's like when you rate the video poorly or like mediocre, you get it blocked. And it's actually against the rules. Legally, you're allowed to do it under fair use, but you don't even want to try to like compete with the label.
I hear train. Do we want to wait for it or keep going?
Damn, that was a long question. Sorry.
Do we want to keep
I
going?
think we should just keep going, man.
Okay. What are your zodiac signs? I'm Cancer.
I'm a Libra.
All right. And how do you deal with ignorance?
Is that like homophobic people? And I think we just go fuck the train.
Okay. Screw the train. All right. How do you deal with ignorance? You just kind of you try. There's going to be a lot.
We'll keep going, dude. Fuck the train.
Okay.
This is why we don't do a podcast, by the way, because we don't want it to affect the ambience. If we had a guest, I think it would affect them. Maybe it wouldn't. Maybe they would just say screw it too.
Well, I don't know. But and how do you deal with ignorance? You just try to ignore the ignorance if you can. You just deal with it. Just because there's so much ignorance, you get swamped in it.
I think it depends on if the ignorance is actually directly affecting you or not. If it's just an opinion and then the person doesn't really have any say on your life and what you do, then it's no big deal. You just ignore it. Now, if their ignorance was like affecting you, I can understand being a little bit more angry about it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Totally. What kind of ice cream do you buy at the store? We buy local ice cream here from the Genuine Ice Cream Company, and we like their flavors. His favorite is pistachio, and I have a bunch of flavors.
You like
I just
Cat
ice
Daddy,
cream.
cardamom, you like caramel, you
I
like vanilla
pistachio.
sometimes.
I like vanilla. I like chocolate. I like them all. I haven't found one I don't like.
He's an ice cream man. He
I
just likes ice
love
cream.
me some ice cream. And it's unusual to find ice cream that I can eat, so I like our local ice cream.
Hey, I was wondering how you're coping with your mental health struggles, especially with COVID. Maybe share some of the things you have been doing to combat the bad brain pain days. Wow. Sorry. I'm dyslexic too, obviously. But I go to the gym.
He goes to the gym.
I know it's kind of controversial for the whole COVID thing. You know, a lot of people don't go to the gym because of COVID, but the reality is, man, like, that's one of the things I live for. You take that away, it's like, I mean, I live for you too, but I live to go to the gym. I enjoy it. I feel healthy. I actually feel like it's a primal thing that most people should be doing, is doing some sort of physical activity. Whether it's going to the gym or whether it's walking or working even. Just using your body, burning calories, moving.
That's good enough.
Okay.
And what do? I've been watching a lot of videos on near-death experiences, and because that's a topic that I'm into. Maybe I'll go into that some other time, and really want to get into the whole quantum physics of all that, because kind of just like thinking of this is all just bullshit anyway. This is all just kind of a play we're all in, and there's something more real out there.
But we don't know what it is.
I'm over COVID.
But it's a good question. It's actually a deep question, really. Could be a whole video right there.
Yeah. Hector Israel. Congratulations, guys, on your 10th year together. Thank you. But what was it like on the first year in the relationship? If I remember correctly, Russ used to work from farther away. How did you guys work it out?
I worked on the oil rigs, so it was like 8-9 hours away. The first year was awesome and rocky at the same time.
Well, it was...
But we had the love. It's just there was a lot of other inputs that we were dealing with that we weren't necessarily creating. It just was part of our life.
As always.
Yeah. That's always the case, though.
But I'm glad he's not, working away now.
Yeah, I made the decision to actually be local, which took a definite pay cut.
About 99.9%.
Yeah, who knows how much it was.
We haven't figured out that percentage.
But it's also a safer
We just
job.
living on love.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
It's a safer job here, though.
Yeah, he's not risking his fingers and hands and toes and ears and
all the
life,
other things. Yeah.
all the parts. Hey, I hope you guys are doing okay. I recently had a hard breakup with my first boyfriend. I was wondering if you guys think it's okay to feel angry about it, even if it wasn't anyone's fault.
Probably. I don't know how you can stop that anger. Just don't be mean to anybody. That's where I would say draw the line. You can be angry with yourself. You can be angry with him, but don't cause more issues. And then try to deal with it, go to the gym, try to work on yourself. Ultimately, things usually are more than one person's fault.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get to this place of like watching all these near-death experiences. It's like, it all is what it is anyway. Accept it.
Accept it. That's so much easier said than done, though.
I know, but I'm trying to accept things.
I'm being realistic. Like, sometimes anger is hard to deal with. I mean, I could say, get rid of your anger, but like, how is he going to do that? He's going to have to figure out ways to do it himself. He's going to have to try to make himself happy. All the things that he liked.
Himself or herself. I don't know.
Or
who
herself.
It is. I don't. Ghost story. I don't know who
I
this
saw a
is.
guy.
I can't tell what that is.
It could be a girl.
I can't tell.
I don't
even
know.
from the little thing there. Anyway, whoever you love.
And actually, to be real, I don't have all the answers. I don't fucking know. That's a tough one. I've never had to deal with that. I got to be real with that.
Yeah, you've not had a breakup. I've had my share of them.
I've had some toxic people in my life.
I've had some difficult ones. I have had some emotional roller coasters, let me tell you.
Go to the gym.
Yeah,
Start working on yourself. That's what I would do. I would say, like, for anger at least, definitely anger, like, you do a bunch of cardio on the treadmill, or you do a bunch of push-ups at your house, or walk enough, you almost get too tired to feel angry. I'm serious.
Okay. There you have it.
Are you getting annoyed?
Paul Sheedy.
Are you getting annoyed? You seem more antsy.
I am feeling antsy. I'm feeling antsy.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like we're like making this long.
I'm just answering at the best of my ability. I feel like every time I'm trying to answer,
I'm interrupting.
Or you're trying to cut me off. Not so much interrupting. I don't care that. Okay. But you're trying to get me to move on, which
Well, I know you said we had 32 of them.
We might not get to them all.
Okay.
I'm just letting.
If that's okay. All right.
I'm just being myself.
I'll chill. That's what I need to do. I need to chill.
I mean, when you're answering a bunch of questions that are random, it's like when you're in a day where we haven't filmed in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I wasn't even really in the filming mood, but I'm trying to do it anyways.
Because I said, let's do it. It's been hard to get into a filming mood lately.
Because we have a lot of things on the back table. I mean, we're like trying to move on with our actual lives of like living situation. So that's a lot of stress. We'll get into it someday, hopefully. A G-gay.
Good day, guys.
Okay. Sorry.
Love your hiking and everyday life videos. It's interesting to see what people get up to on the other side of the planet. My question is, where do you think you would be today, and what would you be doing if you hadn't met one another? Cheers from Australia, Paul.
Okay, I would definitely not be living in a bed and breakfast. 100%. I would not care to. Would not be doing a bed and breakfast. I would have stayed on the oil rigs for a while. I would not have stayed for a long, long time. I would have saved up money, bought a property, probably 20 acres somewhere near a decent-sized city. Decent-sized city for Montana or Wyoming, which is very different to a lot of people. Like a 30,000 people city. And I would have tried to start investing in property and had a cabin. That's what I would have done. Hopefully found love. What about you?
Where would I be today if we hadn't met? I have no idea. Probably right here, because
You'd
I'm
be
still right here. But I'd be right here.
Your life wouldn't be different. Not that.
It would be different.
It would be different, but
It would be
so much the
different.
same. Like same house, same connections besides me.
Probably so.
It's a good question. Hey guys, I miss hiking videos. Well, it's snowing now. Or not this particular moment, but there's snow on the ground, so less of those. Nature and giving the puppy a bath. We're going to be doing that soon. With the music on in the background. What you guys do in the day, gym videos, even mukbangs. Spelling later.
He has some spicy noodles over there to do a mukbang with.
Yeah,
We
like
was talking about that yesterday. He wants to do them all at one time. 4 packs. Where's that thing? Where is that thing? Show them that thing.
there's 8 packs. But there's
8 packs. He wants to eat all this crap at one time.
Let me see.
No.
Let me see what they're-
No.
It's just the spicy noodle challenge.
I'll be eating a few bites of it.
The puppy a bath. We're gonna do like a puppy makeover, I think, in the future. And gym videos, I still want to do that. That's a little bit more iffy because of COVID. I still go to the gym, but it's a little different there.
How close are you to moving to a new location? I know you want to make changes in your life.
See, they follow us.
Yeah.
Well,
yes, Jack. Thank you.
it's a question mark. We're trying. Like when you're moving from one place to another, you have to sell the current place that you're in, and you don't know. It's kind of up in the air.
And then we have no idea if we're staying in Bozeman. We got to figure out how to stay here a couple of years. But prices have gone up so in Bozeman. It's like
the median house is what, $700,000?
$759,000 is the median house price in Bozeman.
$750,000.
Yeah, we could get a little house that we've seen other houses torn down that are 1 bedroom, 1 bath, $450,000. So it's like, how do you do that? I don't know how to do that. We haven't figured it out.
I want like a decent quality of life. I don't want all the money going to the mortgage.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops. What?
One question and one suggestion. The question: how far ahead are you guys on your plan to leave the B&B in the near future? What are your plans if those aren't very private? And then read more. Now the suggestion.
Let's do the question first.
I think we just answered it. We have no clue.
Yeah, I think I make more plans than you do. I'm trying to.
I'm not a planner.
We're talking about this right now. Like, he doesn't want to make a plan. I'm like, dude, like, we should try to make some sort of plan. Like, even if we make multiple plans, because plans change for sure. But like, I want to.
Well, we've talked about it, but we can't plan.
Yeah,
we have no idea what we're planning with. What are the resources we're planning?
But
we
can start looking at prices and prices around and seeing like that.
And that's depressing. That just makes you depressed.
Kinda.
You skipped a bunch of them.
No. Oh, this one right here.
Mm-hmm. Now the suggestion, just for an experiment, react to some Indian songs. Trust me, not only you guys will love those, your subscribers and view count will go through the roof. Just try once. And there's a link there. You'll see what I'm talking about. The kind of songs you guys like. Indian music is full of those, and you can easily get subtitles of the lyrics nowadays.
That would help
Lots
a lot.
of love and hugs from India. Oh, wow.
That's cool.
So that person is always all the way from India. That's so cool.
That is sweet.
That's cool.
Thanks for the suggestion.
Yeah. Yeah. And thanks for contacting us from India. That actually makes me feel good. Rick Sylvester. What did you want to be when you were both kids? Like career or what you saw yourself doing with your life? What has been your biggest frustration and what has been your biggest satisfaction in reaching your goal?
I wanted love. I got love. That's cool. I wanted to play music. I still play music. I wanted to be maybe an actor. I've always liked making videos, so I guess I'm doing some of the stuff I like, and I like the gym. I guess what I'm missing out is having a decent property that is somewhat mine. Because that's not my situation right now.
Yep. And what did I want to be? I wanted to be a biologist, so I got a biology degree. Am I using it? Not much.
Kind of. You're doing restoration work.
Yeah, we'll be doing restoration work on the wetland, and so this is like the first time in a lot of years that it's going in there. But it's not like really so boots on the ground or the details of what my degree was with.
But
plant taxonomy.
You're doing like the white collar part almost, or like the actual saving the wetland, which is very very important too.
Yeah, which is fun. I mean, I actually like what I'm doing with that part of it. But then getting to pick out plants later for habitat restoration will be really cool.
Biggest frustrations. I feel like a lot of those are such huge questions. They're great questions though, man. These are like very deep questions. Biggest frustrations. Kind of private to a certain degree.
Yeah, kind of private. Yeah.
Unfortunately, things kind of have to be private because it involves other people, and then you're like, I just want to be respectful.
Yeah. How about a cooking show of something with huckleberries or some ingredients involved local to Bozeman? What are your top 3 bakeries in Bozeman, and what items would you pick?
Okay.
That's from Rob. I wonder
a baking
if they're
show would be cool, but I don't know. We'd want a different kitchen setup than what we have right now.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wild Crumb's number 1.
Wild Crumb is our bakery. That's just our bakery. It's a block away. We got to go there.
I mean, I'm just gonna grade that number 1.
And number 1 and 2 and 3. It's Wild Crumb. Wild Crumb all the way.
If you don't mind me asking, when did you two lose your virginity?
Ow!
I guess in high school. To a guy and a girl.
Junior college. 19.
Hello, I've always wondered, how do you maintain
profitability on music reaction videos? Oh, well, we kind of answered that above. You don't. And if a music label claimed a video revenue, do you get some money from YouTube at some capacity? Much love from Australia. No, zero.
No.
Big
so, like,
zero.
We okay, in the video game world, you play a video game, and the video game creators see it as a mutual benefit that you're playing it online, and they're like, okay, I'll let you make AdSense because it's free press.
Mm-hmm. They're
but
smart.
Music videos, they want you to do it still. So most of the time they'll let you actually post it, but they copyright claim it and take all of your revenue. You get no cut. Okay. So if you do like a Logic video, you make, make them $18,000, they get it all. So what people usually do is they get sponsorships and do merchandise. So people who actually buy merchandise from us actually help out our channel.
Mm-hmm. And we haven't done a sponsorship yet. We've had lots. He gets contacted all the time for sponsorships. But when we do a sponsorship, we want to make sure that it's something we really believe in, and we're not just like promoting something because we're promoting something.
Yeah. So honestly, when it comes to YouTube, it's never been about just making money for me. I wish that it was the balance so I could make enough to survive. But it's never been just about that. That's why I don't take sponsorships if I don't believe in them.
Yeah, so we haven't gotten a sponsorship yet that we've accepted.
Where are you with your podcast idea? I still love the idea. If things didn't change so crazy here where we live, I think we would have done it if we didn't have a train. There's a few different things.
Yeah,
and you have a lot more on your plate. Like, let's be real. Like, he's taken like obligations that require him to go to a meeting virtually every day.
Yeah, yesterday I was like, oh great, I don't have to go to a meeting today. It's like, I missed a meeting.
Let's count all your meetings.
No, let's not. Let's not spend our time on that.
But I did count it, and I think it's like 6 or 7 meetings.
A week?
Of different organizations.
Yeah. So, he says I love going to meetings. Like, no, it's just what you do.
Love you a long time too. Cool. Hey, handsome. Why Russ? We all have them, and what's your biggest regret or missed opportunity so far? Oh.
That's from Smarty415.
I kind of feel like one of my biggest missed opportunities was when we went to Germany, and I had an option to stay a little longer, and I didn't. And we were having, I think, a little bit of, like, some miscommunications, but we were still in love and everything, and every couple has those, by the way. And I could have stayed there for a little while, and I was young enough to where, like, I mean, it was almost 9 years ago. So I think I would have been better at, like, learning the language then. I just kind of feel like that was a missed opportunity. Yeah. But I got to be with you, so I think I still had the better opportunity with you.
Thank you. Another big one is like when he was in Costa Rica by himself, fellow wanted to take him to Cuba, and he missed getting to go there because he wanted to come home to me. It's like, and I definitely wanted him to come back to me. I didn't want him to go to Cuba with the other guy, but I wanted him to get to experience Cuba. That was difficult.
But the other guy probably had other agendas, but most likely.
I would have had another agenda. I just wanted to congratulate you guys. Biden-Kamala is a great combo.
Why do people get politicky? Like, I got to be completely honest. I have friends on both sides, and all I can say is I like the First Amendment. I respect your right to have a religion or have a point of view. Yeah. I don't care. Like, and I don't know. Like, I'm a dumbass when it comes to politics. I try to learn about them, but I have friends literally on both sides. I feel like it just comes with being from Montana and Wyoming.
Yeah. It's just like we just like friends that feel this way and friends that feel that way, and just accept them as friends.
And I think it's good to have people that are like more of the peacekeepers that love everybody. We need those people.
Adam Montana. Chris, do you use special products, if any, to keep your facial hair looking well groomed and clean? You always look neat. I'm surprised.
You always look neat.
Because I don't think I ever look neat. No special products.
Dylan, do you use any special items for your skin and face? Also, you have very nice lips. Well,
they're so full and plump. Chris is one lucky man. Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, that made my head a little bigger. No. And I mean it down here.
Which one?
I don't use anything for my face. Honestly, sometimes I feel like I don't think I can handle that.
We're not product guys, are we?
No, I don't even like lotion on my skin. But, I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't even like putting lotion on his hands. He says it reminds him too much of getting this stuff from the oil rig on him.
I used to get like blasted with invert drilling fluid, and it felt like an oil polymer product, and that's what lotion feels like to me, so I don't like it. But I do respect people who do it, and it's supposed to be good for your skin. Apparently, living in dry climates like we live in, it dries out your skin long term when you get older.
Yeah. What are the things that turn you on and turn you off of each other?
Oh shit, there's a lot of those on both sides. Your meetings turn me off, like hardcore. They're obsessive, in my opinion. But like, I'm glad. It's weird because you do so much of them, and I like the meetings themselves, like what you're actually going for and what you're trying to protect.
The purpose.
I like the purpose, but it's overkill, and it does. Like, once you started doing as many of them, like, YouTube suffered, and there's no question. Like, it's like you've picked that, but it's also something you want to do. But I feel like, I mean, it was left. YouTube was kind of left on the back burner, and it is what it is. But as far as, like, the good stuff, was it good and bad?
Turn you off and onto each other.
Okay, you're beautiful. It's like the same reason I like you. You're so environmental. I like that part of you. I like that you have a heart. So it's like, see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's a double
yin yang.
It's yin yang yang. Nothing's perfect.
And for me?
On me. Rip me a new one.
Rip you a new one. You don't need a new one. Yours still works fine.
Well, then tell me. You want to start with the good or the bad?
I love your looks. And I love him. I love his looks without anything on him.
So you only like me because of my looks.
Because of your looks, yeah, that's it. No, that's one of the things I like. All of them. But I like your heart, and I like his sense of justice. And it can be also one of the things sometimes too. It's like, oh man, you're just so picky down to like the little nitty bit. But he's a Libra, I like his way of thinking. And that he's just a good soul. He's an old soul.
Yeah, the Libra think it's annoying. It's the same reason I can't like pick politics or anything.
Yeah.
It's like I see like the hypocrisy in both sides, and often with us, I can't help it.
Yeah, and you'll say something.
He
says,
both sides.
And so you'll say something. He goes, "Oh, but that's not true because this so and so. Sometimes this happens." It's like, but nothing's ever always true or always not true. It's just like this big swath, and you can't say one statement, and it's always right for everybody. Mm-hmm. So that's it.
I don't do that all the time, but I have done that. Do I do it all the time?
You do it all the time.
I do.
You do.
Give me an example. You can rip me a new one. I don't care.
Bella 03. That was Mr. Square Art, by the way. Bella 03.
Oh, that was Mr. Square Art.
That was Mr. Square Art.
Cool. Peace out, man. Or peace. I'm trying to figure out where it was. See, today my dyslexia is being worse.
I can tell you're having trouble. Yeah. Bella 03. How you guys ever been by the ocean? I live an hour and a half away from the shore, and it's amazing. I live in New Jersey. Love you guys. Yeah,
I love the ocean.
We love the ocean.
In Hawaii, it was really nice. I've been to the ocean in California, in Oregon, in Gambia, Africa, in Costa Rica, in Florida, in Alabama, even though I didn't swim in Alabama. Where else? I think that's... I've been to, like, New York and seen the ocean.
And I've been to all those places, and I thought when I left high school and then started junior college that I was going into marine biology, and changed my mind, ended up going into botany. But I spent one whole summer on Dauphin Island off the coast of Alabama, along the coast of Alabama, I guess you should say. And I lived there. So I lived by the ocean for a while. For a whole summer. It was great. I loved it.
Okay, Simon says, what advice do you have for a couple in a new age gap relationship?
Gay age gap.
Gay age gap relationship. What is something you wish you had known? Sorry, my dyslexia is being weird. I'm just going to reread that. What advice do you have for a couple in a new age gap? Will you read that shit?
Yeah. What advice do you have for a couple in a new gay age gap relationship? What is something you wish you had knew beforehand? And
I don't know. Like, the thing is, like, we're not on a fucking pedestal. Let's be real. Like, we're just dealing with life the way we can. I think just be respectful to each other. I mean, literally be respectful to each other. Admit that you're wrong sometimes, because your partner's probably wrong and so are you. I mean, it's a double-edged thing.
So it's like weird. It's like I don't necessarily see a whole lot of difference in being in a relationship with you and having been in a relationship with someone that was more near my age.
And that used to be what I said too, even though you start seeing the same patterns of questions that you've had over the years. And it's like, really, I don't know. Like, I don't have it all figured out. Like, we're just trying our best. We're lucky to have made it 10 years. How does it work for us? For one, we try to be respectful most of the time.
We try.
I think that's part of it.
Did that click, or are we out of...
It clicked, but it's fine.
Okay.
We try to be respectful most of the time.
We have our days.
We have our days. And probably this year more than any.
Yeah, this year has been more difficult, I would say. I think.
Yeah.
It's never been totally smooth, easy.
No, it hasn't.
No.
And it comes with that.
And it's the same things that stay there before you the whole time. It's like the issues haven't changed. They're the same. They're the same. We just try to live around them, I guess. Mm-hmm. So I just say love each other and try to understand that you don't always think exactly the same.
And hopefully you guys got together for the right reasons to begin with. Hopefully you have enough in common.
Yeah.
I think that's important too. And having family support helps, and having some similarities when it comes to, I don't know, like what you want to talk about with religion. Like for us, like we at least kind of think similar.
Yeah.
I'd say with religion, like even near-death experiences, like our spiritual side, we still like that. You watch it more, but it doesn't mean I'm not interested or don't believe in it.
We're not an opposing religious combined family.
We're very open-minded too.
Yeah.
Like we don't know all the answers. And same with like politics. We're pretty similar with politics.
We're close.
And we have a lot of similarities with even music, even though there's some differences.
Mm.
But that's a small thing. And then we like to try different foods. We have so much in common in general.
We have more in common than we have not in common. Yeah.
And the things that are not in common, we accept.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maria Rojas, are you still sexually attracted to women? And that would be for you.
Well, you asked. It could be both of us.
So I always saw women more as beautiful like flowers. As far as having a sexual attraction, not really.
Never once.
I tried to make it be and make it happen and tell myself that it could possibly be, but yeah, I've just always been sexually attracted to men. I hate to say it, just the way it was.
Okay, I am more attracted to men most of the time, but there are exceptions, and it's usually in porn situations that I'm like, okay, I do like some women in certain situations. It's just the way it is for me. So I don't know if I had to break down a percentage, maybe like 75% gay, 25% straight.
I have no idea. I've never been there, so don't know. BB Pinda, do you have any other job besides your YouTubery?
Sometimes, yeah.
And he does some other things, and I do bed and breakfast. So.
And I used to help him a lot with the bed and breakfast.
Yeah, he used to be big time. Cadigan, how do you keep things fresh and exciting in a long-term relationship? Love from London.
That's a good question. It's tough.
Yeah.
Trying different foods helps. Food helps, man.
Food is
amazing.
good.
Food is a way to a person's stomach. Food is a way to a person's. What would you say? I'm just having a brain fart. I'm getting a little tired.
Stomach is a way to a man's heart.
Yeah,
is that
okay.
what the saying is? Something like that. Now that you've said it, it's like I could have probably said it beforehand, but I don't even know if that's right now. I have no clue.
How do we keep it fresh? That's a tough one. It's a tough
Is
one.
it fresh?
It doesn't feel fresh.
It doesn't feel. I don't think it's fresh. It's a little bit stale.
Honestly, I think it's when we get to travel finally.
That was exactly what was in the back of my mind. Is like, yeah, if we got ourselves in a situation where we could travel and experience new things together, I think that would be a big plus because we really enjoy doing that. But like, especially with COVID, you're here more, you're in the house more.
Like the things that are fresh aren't really so fresh. Like, oh, people use Zoom now. It's like, that doesn't feel like refreshing. Yeah. It just feels like more like I'm in a simulation. Like that I'm stuck in my house and I have to experience the world through a screen. Like, I want more than that. Like, I think it's getting outside and trying to actually be in warmer spots and get to travel.
Yeah. And then I think one of the things that would be fun for me, make it fresh, is if we got cookbooks, tons of cookbooks. Just like pick something out of there and make it from the cookbook, go and buy for it.
We do that sometimes.
We do sometimes, but rather than just like, okay, what are we going to eat today?
Yeah,
what are we going to make?
It's about food a lot of the time.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, when you're in COVID, that's a tough question because it doesn't always feel fresh. It feels kind of like we're trapped a little bit.
Yeah.
And then your meetings lasting for 2 years. We're going to be here for 2 years. It starts feeling, for me, just being honest, it's a good thing, but it also feels a little bit like, oh, we might be a little bit more held down.
Yeah. So what would make it feel really fresh?
A puppy was fresh.
What would make it feel real fresh is to get to go and get to visit Joe on Kauai again, take our puppy, or Elke and her family
in Germany,
and Klaus and Bernhard in Germany.
That'd be cool.
To go and, I don't know, those places like really stand out for us. Got friends there.
Even going back to Alabama's fresh.
Yeah, that's great too when we just get to go back to visit family, which we don't get to do that hardly ever. I mean, it's been over a year now since I've seen you with my family.
I think you literally need new stimuli to be fresh.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't like sit in your house and expect it to feel fresh.
Yeah.
You got to go and add something new.
Yeah. Just like wearing socks a lot of days in a row.
What does that mean?
It's not fresh anymore.
No, I get you. I'm a sock. Thank you,
sock.
You asshole. Me and Five are a sock. You asshole.
I was trying to make some sort of comparison that might make sense.
I probably will end up cutting this.
Okay, it's going to be long.
Just for the long sake of it, but like it's fine.
Do you guys recycle at home? If not, why not? What do you think about waste problems in North America or in the U.S.? And I don't know where you're calling from.
We do recycle.
We recycle everything we can recycle.
And we do have waste products in the U.S. Or we have waste issue problems in the United States because we used to send it all to China, now we don't. And then of course we have the plastic, the plastic continent in the Pacific, and that's scary too. And that's partly because of us.
So yeah, no, we've always been recyclers. What we're allowed to recycle, we try to save things that we can't even recycle, and hopefully wait for them to like try to recycle them, because they don't take all the types of plastics here. They take ones and twos, and only certain ones of those, and they don't take glass anymore. It's just weird. It's like we should be recycling everything. In Germany, when we visit our friends in Germany, even the little bitty squares of plastic off of an individual candy, they recycle those.
But also, I think we have a bigger issue is we need to make products with better material, not just crappy products like with plastic. We need to start like working on like trying to put containers and stuff, or make containers that are actually more sustainable.
Well, I think that the way we do products in general should be different. It's more costly up front, but it's only because you're not considering the full cost when you make a product if you don't recycle it. I think all of them should have like the life expectancy, and then what you can do with them afterwards. Like a plan for how this will be reused or reincorporated back through the system, rather than thinking there's an away. There is no away, people. Now you got me on a high horse.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Like, there's so many questions. Honestly, when we start doing these, we're like, oh, well, let's just try to do a speed round.
Yeah.
Let's do a speed round.
Question for Chris. You said your relationship with Russ was the longest that you have ever been with, 10 years. How long were your others' length of relationship?
This is a long question. Chris has been in love 7 times. So, like, that's the thing. Is like, once you're in love, if you break up, you might fall in love again. I've learned that.
So, I've had relationships that lasted several years. Up to 7, I think. Yeah, I think 7 was my next longest. I'd have to think about all this. Like 4 years, 2 years. I'd have to figure it out.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
But he's had more.
But he's the longest, and he's the only one I've married.
Has your bisexuality been considered an issue in past or current relationships? Well, he's my first and only relationship that was official, besides a couple girls in high school. I guess those were kind of technically officially-ish too. Officially-ish.
Officially-ish.
What does Chris had to say about it? You want to read the rest of this? I just don't even want to read it.
Okay, you having problems with it. Are you completely fulfilled in all aspects in the same-sex relationship?
Well, probably not. I mean, I feel like sometimes we don't have sex a whole lot, and it's because of both of us. It's just the way it is. But also,
I'm in meetings.
Let's be real. Sex is not everything. I think about it a lot, but like Dude, I would take you, even not having sex, because we connect in so many other ways, and we do have sex.
We do. On occasion.
And it's good, and I would just take that. But like, has it caused issues? Not because of the bisexuality part.
Yeah. Because it's like, see, I don't even
just
look at you and think of you
libidos.
as being bisexual. Yeah, I just don't
Different
even think of you being
libidos.
bisexual. Yeah, different libidos.
Like
my libido is 58 years old.
That's the difference. Like, I feel like even if you were just straight or just gay, you would still see people that were good looking other than your partner.
Yeah, and I see good looking guys all the time. So.
I was gonna say that's it.
Oh, that's good. Oh, boxers, briefs, or commando, laugh out loud. Also, choose one only for life, coffee or warm milk, and why.
I'm a caffeine junkie, and I didn't expect to be that way, but yeah, I took caffeine before this, and maybe I need some more.
So, boxers, briefs, or commando?
I use
Briefs.
boxer
Ours are
briefs. I use boxer briefs.
Oh, that's what they're called?
And then sometimes underwear. I tried wearing just straight up boxers most of my life in started grade school, junior high, and high school, and I have hanger balls, and I was having some issues doing sports.
I find this is from Laura Robinson. I was expecting it to be a guy, since a woman has never worn boxers, briefs, or gone commando, or had to talk about that. So that's funny.
Choose one, coffee or warm milk. I like both of those together, man.
See, I would have some coffee with some warm milk in it, and I can never make decisions, so that's what I would decide, to have both.
And why X?
And why X?
Like
I don't
X
know
and
what
Y? Like, is that between coffee and warm milk? I think coffee, because it has some flavor, even though it can taste burnt. Please don't burn your coffee. But also, maybe you get that caffeine buzz.
Yeah, but see, I'm not that into just coffee without milk in it. I mean, I went through a time that I taught myself just to get used to drinking coffee, but then I put some more milk in it, and it's like, it was better.
Way better.
It was better. So,
but you got to pick between one.
no, I'm gonna pick coffee with warm milk in it.
I guess you don't got to do anything. So I just want to thank you all for supporting us. This was kind of a tougher video to get through for whatever reason. I think it's because we haven't filmed in a while, and we have so much stuff going on in the back burner. And it would be like when you guys have something crazy in your life, and it's like, okay, now you got to film a video. It's like, I don't want to film a video. It's not like going to work where you can maintain your own privacy. It's like, no, you got to break out of your shell and do a video. It's like, it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. I think life is weird right now for a lot of people, though.
Yeah, and it's not just COVID for us. Mm-hmm. It's like us trying to move on and having this transition that we have a question mark of when it's going to happen.
Yeah.
So people are like, hey, when is it going to happen? We don't fucking know.
We don't have a clue.
I want it to happen. I want us to move on. I want us to have a place for us. A different... Yeah. Get out of the bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
A lot of people know that we have one. Yeah. I'm ready to move on.
Yeah. You just want to change the life. I've done it for 24 years.
I've been here 10 years, and it's never felt like it was really mine. That's the best way. It always felt like I was helping out, and...
Which you were.
I was just helping out. And I was like, I want to do something else eventually. And that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah. Trying to figure out the next step in life.
Oh, I'm getting a little tired. I want to go to the gym, so let's close it up.
He wants to go. So he didn't go to the gym first thing today when he got up, so he's got to go now. Up. Got to go. All right. Do the thing.
Else?
Closing.
Anything else?
Just thank you for supporting us. Thanks for hanging in there since we haven't posted anything in, 2 weeks? At least?
All right. Love you all. Thank you for supporting us. It means a lot. Bye, Russ.
And Chris. Love you a long time.